What's up guys, it's SMS back with NFT and me, and we are sponsored by the Lazy Hero NFT collection. Stick around to the end of the video so you can find out how to win one of 2 NFTs for absolutely free, because we're still holding that giveaway and it ends January 23rd. Today we're going to cover the Danger Valley Ducks and see how their progress has been going and where we think they could go in the 2002. Also, the Solsphere Solgems, they're flying underneath the radar. They had an AMA today. A lot of great news has come out and I'm excited to see where they go. They got an airdrop that is waiting to be delivered. Just a few more steps, so stick around to find out more about that as well. And if you haven't already, please smash that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel. I do appreciate it. Share this channel with a friend that's interested in NFTs as well. There's a lot of educational information so they could get a lot of their questions answered by just watching the videos, or leave a comment down below and I'll be sure to get back to you. Other than that, guys, let's get into it. Let's get started. Okay, we got dangervalley.com for the website. It's a Solana-based gaming platform. The Duckverse is a supply of 7,777 ducks that were launched on December 18th. And this is a preview of their work. Very cool artwork, very clean. I like the detail. They killed it, I'm not gonna lie. So, definitely a cool project just based on the art alone. So, the rarity's there if you want to check that out, and the roadmap. Just to summarize this, they decided to build the Solana-based gaming platform in the summer of 2021. Down here, they decided on October 8th, they decided to come up with Danger Valley Ducks as the character in the name. And down here they came up with the mobile app, and basically they got everything ready for their end of the mobile part. It's just up to Phantom Wallet to get their stuff together so you can actually use it. Once Phantom does get their mobile set up, I think they're in the beta stages, but once Phantom's set up, you're going to be able to play this on your phone just like you do anything else. And I think that's going to be pretty interesting to see that on our phones. So looking forward to that. Now, the launch of the Ducks was December 18th, like I was saying, and they just kind of give you a prototype of what that was going to look like. They minted at 0.77 Sol, so it wasn't too expensive, and you would have doubled your money by now if you were able to mint. And this is the Quackbot game. Limited spins per day and week, and not by user overall. So everybody involved, even the public that you don't have a duck, you'd be able to get on here, but ducks have priority to get their spins in. Going down here, they want to give away merchandise coming up early in 2022. They have enamel pins, the figurines, and these t-shirts and long sleeve shirts, and I think they had ball caps and stuff like that as well. These are all concepts. Nothing is permanent or nothing is exact. This is just kind of like what they would like to do. I think mostly every NFT project's leaning in this direction. Have a toy, have little pieces of memorabilia, and then gear and merchandise to actually wear. So very cool to see what theirs are going to look like. I think it's going to work out for them, and I think they'll probably develop more stuff as time goes on. I mean, I think they're a good company like that. Now, the chess launch, that is in March. They're going to have chess with proof of moves on the Solana blockchain, where you have to sign each move with your wallet, which would be interesting to see that as well. But you'll be able to gamble going forward with this, so you could bet somebody and they match your bet when it takes all kind of situation. That'll be more interesting and more competitive with these kinds of games, and probably see tournaments and all types of crazy shit pop off like that. So more games and features coming in 2022, and one creepy ass looking duck, if you ask me, on this postcard. So greetings from Danger Valley. Reminds me of that movie, but yeah, that's basically the website. They just review everything here. You guys should get on and take a look so you can read through it. This is just like the storyline that incorporates the 2420, so you know why everything is the way it is, just to find nitty-gritty details. I think it's worth you being a holder to take a look at, or if you're looking into getting into it, get on the webpage, take a look at it. It can't hurt. So you can also take a look at the team and go to their Twitters, Instagrams, all of that is available on the webpage. There'll be a link for the page in the description below. You guys can go through all of this so you can get the details. I just wanted to kind of highlight the roadmap for you guys and cover the basics and where you can get them from. Again, magiceden or Solana art right here at the top. But let's take a look at the price and see how that's looking over on Sol Radar. Okay, we pulled up Danger Valley Ducks. This is Sol Radar, where you can get your stats, all your numbers and analytics and all that kind of good stuff. This is where I go to take an overview of most of the projects I like to watch and projects I'm looking to get into. But we have a floor price of 1.33 Solana, which is down 3.6%, average sale price of 1.65, which is down 5%, and a total volume of 168.38 Solana, which is up 13.2% in the last 24 hours. And these are all 24-hour numbers, so don't be alarmed. And mostly, it's still super early, so don't even worry about the floor price, to be honest with you. I mean, unless you're entering, that would be the only time I think that it's really important with how early you are with this project. The Twitter followings, 33,390. Discord members, 28,370. So they're doing great on their social end, and the volume looks great, the price looks good. I mean, remember, it was a 0.77 mint, so you're still doubled on the lowest possible floor price that they have. So keep that in mind, and we'll take a look at the charts. And since we can zoom out, I'm going to go to the monthly, and we'll see what it looks like there. So floor price is down, stayed kind of flat, and looks like you've got a little bit of an increase here. Alpha Art has the highest, probably would have the lowest amount listed. It's easier to control those numbers. That's just something to keep in mind. Like magiceden clearly has the most volume, and it has the lowest, but it probably has some of the bigger sales. Either way, keep that in mind when you have different listings. Some of them have more than the others, so it's not the most accurate comparisons. So that's why you will see a difference there. Average price has stayed pretty flat in the last since Christmas, just after Christmas, beginning of the year. It's pretty much stayed the same. A little bit of fluctuation, but nothing crazy. Volume clearly has been pretty flat, and holder count is going up, so that's good to see. I mean, you definitely want to see holders, and you increased by about 450 or so in the last month, so that's pretty good. Listed count, definitely don't like seeing it go straight up, but the fact that it's going down gradually is good, because over time that should just go down to the point where it's just people getting in and out and making some profits here and there. Twitter following, straight up, awesome to see that. Discord, another weird, I don't understand why it does it like that, but it is what it is. Alright, so that's the numbers. I think Danger Valley is a great project. I mean, it's hard to say. You might want to watch it, but if it starts going up, maybe get in. It's not financial advice, but personally, I wouldn't hate getting in at this point, knowing what is in store with this project. But keep your eye on it, and set your entry where you like it. There's going to be other projects, so don't feel like you missed out. Alright guys. Okay, we got Solsphere's website up here. It's solsphere.io. Link will be in the description. But you have 886 unique pieces of hand-drawn, algorithmically created art that will act as your ticket to owning a plot of 3D digital land in the Solsphere metaverse. So you get one of these, that equals one plot of land in the metaverse. So why build a Solsphere? Our economics and culture are continuously moving into a digital space. Enter Solsphere, where community members gain access to exclusive benefits, including but not limited to digital land ownership, investing channels, and a utility-driven NFT trading platform in the upcoming metaverse launch. Solsphere NFT originated from the idea of a community, scarcity, and philanthropy. March 2020 changed everything. Monetarily policy shifted. Money and currency around the world is in abundance, therefore enriching those with financial assets and hurting those with none. Then they have the rarity chart. You can look through, see what you got. Join the Discord, a little link there. And the rarity chart's broken down a little bit more. You can see the more rare items that you might have or want to look for. They have the roadmap. Solgems mint October 15th, so I got in just after that originally, and then 10% sent to the community wallet. 30 days of 3D gem airdrops. I missed out on that. I didn't get any of them. I was unfortunate. 75% of royalties back to the Solgem holders. Will take 7 to 14 days. set up. So I never got that. I don't know what happened there. And then the metaverse request for artists, Solsphere, and earn royalties. That's for people that want to add to the Solsphere metaverse and build with it. And then metaverse rollout, plotting, and minting, harvesting plots of land. So that's kind of where we're at now. That's where they came out with all the updates. So that's all finished. Here's the team, Brandon and Eddie. They held the AMA earlier. I got Solana Sam and Nebula Nelly. And these are some old videos of the teaser and development. Not going to go through that. I want to show you some other things in the Discord, but I did want to go through the website quickly. So get your Solgem in E3 or 3 easy steps. Download Phantom, get some Solana sent to the wallet, buy a Solgem from the secondary market. You can't mint them because they're already minted. Alright, let's go take a look at the Discord and check out the updates. Okay, this update is from January 8th, and this is kind of what they were given a heads up on. This is one of the first ones after the new year. So here's the backend progress. Solana wallet connection complete. That's going to be able to use the Solana wallet and the Solsphere together. Billboard functionality with all blockchain NFTs, 85% complete. Now the update they have with that is the billboards, you'll be able to put all of your NFTs on there, and they also mentioned that you might be able to rent out the billboard space for advertisement from an actual brand or company, which is something that is awesome, and I'm really excited to look into that, because that could be like putting one of your favorite companies running an ad on your billboard in the Solsphere. So think about that. Alright, now the other thing is token and shareable URL connections for plots. So the token is going to be dropped into our wallets, and then you're going to be assigned that depending on what Solgem you get. But the shareable URL connections for the plot, you'll be able to have a specific link that takes you straight to your land. So you'll be able to share that, and people can come straight to your land, hang out there, check out the things, and whatever else is available at that point. Because I feel like there's a lot more down the line with this. I think there's a lot of opportunity with it. That's why I think this is such a sleeper. And it's something to look into, especially at the price. And we're going to look at the price right after this. Token connections for land elements is coming up next. Testing and QA is next. Distribution of land elements to Solgem holders next. Launch beta, and everyone's starting to build on their own land. Woo! So I'm guessing that's how that sounded for them. So they said something about the gumdrop on the 13th yesterday, which is a reminder for the space. And then with the space, the SMETA token will be available to all Solgem holders by gumdrop. Now the snapshot of the wallet address will take place in the next 3 to 7 days. Then they're going to post the links for each whitelisted wallet to claim their SMETA. Now SMETA is the actual token for Solsphere. It's not liquid, and they mentioned that at the bottom here. But you have to be unlisted, and you can't have your Solgems on any marketplace to get the SMETA before the snapshot is taken. So just delist. It's better that way. Honestly, if you're looking to sell this thing, then none of this really is going to be pertaining to you too much. Or it's going to change your mind. But they want to reward us for our very own community token. It's the foundation for an eventual liquidity and rewards to be paid out to all the hodlers once Solsphere launches. So right now there's no liquidity to it. It's something that we are definitely hoping for, and it would be awesome to have because they're going to be handing the stuff out to us, and that's the benefit there. So it's live, but in time it'll be there. You'll be able to pick your own land elements. So that is another thing with the token that's going to be dropped. You'll be able to actually go through and find the land elements that you prefer and grab them. That's coming up very soon. Almost like you wanted to say it was available now, but we couldn't. So let me dive into taking a look at what they've put out for little sneak peeks, and just remind you that this is an application development kind of thing. It's not going to be, set in stone and perfect. It's going to be growing and developing as time goes on. They want the community kind of to be working within, so keep that in mind. But we'll take a look at the game elements, and they dropped a whole bunch of stuff in here. So you get to see how it looks firsthand right here. I mean, these are the plots of land, and we're going to be able to build on them. Let me play this. got this one over here. Another one here. Very cool looking little volcano scene. Then we got the ice scene over here. Looks like it's snowing on there. Alright, so you get the idea with that kind of stuff. This is a nice little beach. And these are what the actual Solspheres are going to look like. These are the little plots of land and stuff. So, and these are the land elements. These are what they were talking about. They were been designing, and these are almost ready for us to get. So that's pretty exciting to see that. These are the 3D gems that they sent out before. Unfortunately, I didn't get one of them, but very cool stuff coming up here. Excited to see the progress, and you can see one of the Solgems in the land. But alright, so that's the updates. That's kind of what we got going on there. Super excited to see this all put into action. It's gonna be fun. So let's take a look at the price and get you guys out of here. Okay, we got the website up here. Let's take a quick peek here. Floor price is 0.65, total volume is 252.31 Solana, and the average price is 0.47 Solana with 58 listed. Now you can see that 0.65 is starting here, and you're at 0.85, 0.9 right here. Very thin floor. If it was up to me, I would get this one. I just don't have the Solana available for it. I put an offer in and didn't get it. So maybe I'll grab it this weekend. We'll see how that works out. But this is a great opportunity. For you to get in. There's a great buy-in opportunity right now. You're going to make money all the way up. This has been posted like this for the last couple days and weeks, and not a lot of difference being made there as far as the listing. So look into it. It might be something that you guys like. I think the land plots are the biggest sell on this project, and the development going forward is huge with this one, and I think they are going to do well. So keep your eyes on these in 2022. If you don't already own one, maybe look into it. But that is the Solsphere Solgem. Alright guys, that's a wrap. Thanks for watching the video. I do appreciate it. If you don't mind smashing that thumbs up button on the way out and subscribing to the channel so you can stay up to date with all of the projects and all of the announcements that come through the Discord. Be more than happy to share that stuff with you. If you have any projects you want me to take a look at, put it in the description down below so I can take a look and put a review up, and I'll tag you in that as well. Other than that, if you're looking to win a free NFT from the Lazy Hero NFT collection, there is a link in the description below. It is a Gleam link. It'll explain everything you need to do, and you will be good to go. But other than that, thank you so much for watching the video, and take care.